Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to my Let's Play of Ys Origin. We last left off exploring the rest of this flame lava, level here, as well as encountering a chest with a bunch of circles around it, which activated after the torches went out. So apparently now we have to go back to those torches and light them once again if we want to get to access to the chest, which I believe should open the door behind us here. And just for people who might be keeping track, I actually messed up a little bit and had to, I forgot to save. So I had to go back and, do a few parts again. And one of the things I actually found was some Claria ore that I found in one of the chests in the in that tower where the evil melody was that we got rid of. If you go to the very top past the entrance I originally went in through in the last video, you'll pretty much find it once you go up and look around to the doorway over that way. So, but now we can go back to the beginning, or floor 1, where we can use this ore to upgrade our weapon. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do right here. And I can do that by just simply using our crystal here and going back to tower base. And then we can come back here and take care of the torches that we need to light. So he does his little words of magic, and ta-da! We now have a level 4 weapon. I forget how much more it should go, but it is, pretty powerful now, being at level 5 at least, and we have 145 strength. And then I do need to upgrade the leg guards, so I should be able to do that right now down here. Yeah, 1000 SP. There we go. And now we're back off to get back to where we were, so we can finally continue on. As you can see, we're making pretty good progress. I think we're almost halfway up the tower. So we still have plenty more to play through, but we'll see how long it takes before we get to the next campaign after Unikatova's. So, but of course we'll make sure to fight more of these guys to get SP as well as levels. I think being level 24 wouldn't be a bad idea, but we'll kind of see as we go along here. There we go. So, and then I figured I would check up on this area here since we hadn't been through here yet. I'm curious about this symbol over here, actually. I'm wondering if it's important or not. So let me take a quick look with the mask of eyes here. Okay, so there's nothing there, just decorative and all that. So let's go ahead and light this. I'm not really quite sure why the red giant enemies with the clubs or maces for hands are glow like that. It might be that they do more, or are supposed to do more damage or something, but I can't say for certain. Let's see, so we got this next torch to deal with here. So, I guess for the most part, the gameplay they have for this, for Ys Origin, is somewhat interesting in that, other than just being normal combat with a variety of different enemies, with each with their own unique weaknesses or kind of fighting patterns, we also have the whole things, or the potions that kind of add defenses, so if you continue kind of fighting the enemies, then you'll keep gaining stats that kind of heal or help a little bit, which, it's alright. I don't think their best system that they've implemented. They've had a few, like Origins, the Oath in Felghana, and I think there's one more, but I'm not sure if I played it. But those two at least have the same system that I'm kind of playing with right now. In that, you know, most of them do kind of like to have items that, you know, give you powers instead of you gaining the powers yourself. That way they kind of try and keep to the character's abilities and try not to expand upon them too big or too much, or have to explain why he always loses them in the next game. Oh cool, we got a Panacea here, so now we have some more HP. Yeah, we can make use of here. And then we'll... Okay, come on, big guy. We'll go down here and try and find the other torches that we need to light. It's also like this little, you know, run around we're doing here for the torches isn't a bad way to help level up as well as grind for SP. Let's see. But yeah, like they definitely had a more different system in Ys 7. In Ys 7, what they did in that one was that they made it so that you actually had a party of 3. Each one, you could pick and choose who all was in your party. But it was always an advantage to have allies with 3 different weapons, because each weapon, like there was, like one would have a hammer, another could have a bow or a spear, and you know and then of course the main character of most of the Ys games, Adol, Christian, would always have a sword. So in that system that they created for Ys 7, they made it so that you could switch between the 3, and that certain enemies took more damage depending on what weapon you had. So like one weapon or one monster could be weak to slashing attacks, and another could be weak to bashing attacks, and another could be weak to piercing attacks. So I can't recall how many other games have implemented a similar system, but that's kind of how 7 at least differentiated themselves. And they also copied it in Ys Memories of Celceta that was on the PS Vita. And I think they have a somewhat similar system in Ys 8, but I can't say for certain until I finally played the game. So, but it sort of looked a bit that way, but I would have to still play it myself to see kind of how it goes. But at least from what I could tell, they usually have like 2 to 3 games with the same game system and engine before they moved on to a whole new engine and game system, which I think really does help kind of give it some variety to it. Oh, and apparently we just teleport right back here to the chest. Oh well. So now we have acquired the Construct Medallion, which will now allow us to go up against the boss for this area here. So let's go ahead and give it a try then. I'm pretty sure I should be able to defeat him as the level I'm at. You know, it will take a few tries though to kind of figure things out, but I think my biggest problem that I've had when trying to face some of these enemies is that I don't always have enough patience. Like I'm always maybe too aggressive to go up against them. So, but let's see kind of how this goes. We're surrounded by lava, and obviously the giant monster we'll be facing is right in the middle of all that. And he's definitely menacing looking, isn't he? So as you can see, oh, that was kind of annoying. So it looks like we sort of have to I kept using my magic and not, you know, actually using my axe. Oh, I had the wrong one. So now he's missing a hand for now. And he's now shooting out lasers. Ah, darn it. Okay, so now after that, he now kind of uses his head here to attack us. And we've at least done some damage to him, but as you can see, he brings his fists back to attack us. And you sort of see he does have a bit of a pattern. Like when he swings that hand, you need to go, you know, over here to the right. Oh yeah, and I think with that one I need to maybe use my wind attack. And then of course when he swings with that one, you have to go to the left. So it's pretty easy to kind of see it. But the question is, of course, you know, being able to actually dodge it. Which can take a bit of doing. Darn it. So, I have an idea how to fight him, but I definitely need to try and... But it looks like he usually uses this one first, before he uses the other hand to attack with. So, definitely using the wind move helps, and trying to avoid the smash attack he does there. And it looks like as soon as I get his second arm down, he kind of casts this move here, which covers a wide area but doesn't do as much damage even when you get hit. And you definitely have to watch out for the head because of the whole explosions that seem to pop out when he attacks here. But it looks like once you do this quarter amount of damage, he kind of retreats and gets his arms back. And it seems like a good idea to use the wind magic so far. But you could always try the fire or the bolt crush if you prefer. If you think that works better for you, give it a try. But I've always liked the wind, since it always keeps my maneuverability around, as well as kind of helps when I'm trying to dodge attacks. That was kind of annoying. Okay, it looks like I got him down enough that he had to recover his arms. Darn it, that's the other problem. As soon as you kind of get him low enough, he starts kind of losing a lot more of the platforms you're used to having around. So it takes a bit more doing trying to avoid things like this now. Which at least it does return some of them back, but as you can see, I'm pretty low on health right now. There, I got him from that, so... Yeah, definitely that move really kind of screwed me over for the most part, but at least it does return some of the platforms back. And so the question is making sure you hit him when you get the chance. And I wish that wouldn't have did what it did there. So, for the most part, I feel like I got his pattern down now. I just need to now survive the rest of this and somehow avoid getting hit by that. Oh, great. I was really hoping to get his arm before he did this, but oh well. Crap. Oh well. Well, I definitely know pretty much how to beat him now, so now I just need to be able to do it. Which, like, for the most part, I don't think he's the hardest I've had to deal with. You know... Oh hey, I was able to do that. Okay, got him there. Yeah, I feel like because I'm able to still keep attacking while the wind move is going, I'm, you know, able to do a lot more damage. And yeah, as you can see, he does kind of stop. Like, as soon as you do enough damage to him, he'll automatically kind of return to that point and be able to... Come on. I'm pretty sure that should have been dodged, but no, it had to do that instead. And sadly, like, I really get close to getting that arm, but then he, you know, pulls back before I can get the rest of it. Then I don't really understand why the bird guys seem to be invulnerable for a little bit there or something. Oh yeah, so we got this one, so now this is where he does that move. And now if I want to get some of them back, I need to be able to get his arm off here. Or not, apparently. He just does that and that'll work too. But yeah, I definitely, like, this is a fairly good boss, I think, for compared to at least the last one, the centipede guy I faced. Because at least this one, I feel like you have a better shot at trying to actually finish or fight, compared to the other one, where with how he was, because of how long his body was and how many things he kind of did with all the explosions. You know, but, you know, so I definitely am enjoying this boss battle a bit more. And so, I think I should be able to get him in this one here. I just have to try and not take any more damage here for the most part, even if I could take a hit or two at least. So you can pretty much stay on certain spots for a while, and the rest seem a bit random, kind of where they appear for the most part. Come on, big guy. I need you to do one more big bite here. There we go. That's what you get for using your head. And it didn't take too long this time. So cool, I didn't realize I would get an achievement for that one. But as it said, some like it hot. So I was able to accomplish my goal of defeating this boss within a reasonable amount of time. And now I can move on to the next section, which looks a bit more like a desert pyramid now. Yep, it's called the Silent Sands. So I can only just imagine what fun awaits me in the Silent Sands. But sadly, that's all the time we have for today. So join us next time as we continue through Yi's origin, hoping to find our goddesses, then recover the Black Pearl. So until next time, have fun gaming.